Yo, hit that like button, subscribe. What up? Welcome to all my day ones, my returning subscribers, and welcome to all my new subscribers, and welcome if you're new here. All right, so we're gonna get right into it, man. History, man. The importance of history. I love history. I love education. So you know this is gonna be a good video. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the device you're watching me on. Yeah, man. See, before we had all this technology, you know, phones were not that advanced, man. And I wanted to say something real quick before I begin the phone history. History is important because it allows us to look back into time to see what decisions people have made. And if the decisions that are good that they made, we can continue with that in life. And the ones that were, negative decisions, ones that didn't work out, that's called trial and error. And we need history because the importance of history is pretty much this. If you don't know maybe someone's, medical history or maybe their criminal history, you can't really get a background of the individual, right? Well, same concept with life and Congress and all this stuff that happened. It all started with history, man. And see, we need history because it guides the future, decisions of today. A lot of mistakes were made back then. Now, let me talk about phones, man. See this device you're looking at me on? Yeah, whatever. Or a computer or TV, what may have you. I was watching some history on the phone and it blew my mind, man. So back then they had, imagine this is the phone and then you just put it to your ear and you're talking this thing. That's how the phone, literally just like this. I'm talking in this and I'm holding up another thing in this. And then I was watching this documentary kind of about the first dial phone, man. And you see in the video, like, all these people are so intrigued by this technological piece of advancement, man. And you see the people, they're like, look, if we push it to this number, it'll send the signal. And listen, it was crazy. I might put in the video link because it's actually a pretty good video and I learned a lot of history. But if you don't want to watch that video, I'll tell you a little bit about it. So, you know how you guys just make a call and it goes through, right? You can call damn someone in Germany or wherever the hell, instant. But it wasn't like that back then, man. See, I watched this video. The man calls. Hi, I'd like to make. First it says, this is how many people it took to operate this damn phone system, man. So you would call. Imagine this, man. Yeah, so you want to, call Chicago or wherever, right? So you gotta pick up the dial phone, or excuse me, you gotta pick up the number, or hold on, my fault. I'm trying to get this right. Basically, my confusion right now is I'm trying to remember if the dial phone was that part or the other phone. But basically, you would call. Hi, I'd like to make a call, long distance. Yeah, you would talk to an operator. Then that operator would take these wires out, put them in the machine. Then you get connected to like a middleman operator. And they'll be like, okay, hi, who's this? It took multiple people to make a call, man. It took like 5 damn minutes to make a long distance call. And I was just intrigued. I was like, wow, it took so many people. Like, this lady's like, hi, this guy literally called someone to ask. He called an operator to ask he called an operator for an operator to ask another operator to connect them to another city, which was Chicago. Then that Chicago operator had to connect to like one of the counties in Chicago to connect this man to finally get the long distance call. So you could only imagine, man, history is important. You know, and I just thought that was a good video to talk about. It was very intriguing what I learned. Uh, a lot of people don't understand how far we've come. Everybody keeps thinking we're not in the future, this, that. Man, if you look back in the 1940s and 50s videos compared to now, this is the Jetsons, man. This is the future right here. So I explain these things to you guys because, besides the phone and other things in history, I could literally describe a bunch of stuff in history, but the main topic is, history has to be taught. The learning about slavery, and a lot of people think slavery too. Oh, blacks and blacks and blacks. Ah, man, there was multiple types of slaves, man, in multiple countries. So, you got to do your research, man. And that's why I tell people you got to study history, because a lot of people are fucking ignorant now, man. They don't know shit. They make assumptions about things, but don't know how things built to where they were. A lot of you don't know, man. AT&T was booming back then, man. Yeah, man. History is important because it'll tell us how not to lose another fucking war. Vietnam. Nobody expected booby traps and spider holes and all this crazy shit. Napalm. Just crazy, what's it called? Guerrilla warfare. These things are important, man. And a lot of people want to know why really, history is important also for accidents, man. Safety. A lot of people want to know, why is everything so safe? Well, back then you got people building skyscrapers with no ropes on, man, just hanging over the edge, Man, history is beautiful, man, but also history is dark. There's a lot of dark shit in history. The state I live in, Massachusetts, the Salem witch trials, man. Yeah, look that up, man. Drown motherfuckers underwater. Burn them at the stake. There was like these tests back then to test to see if you were a witch, but obviously you're a human being, you're gonna die no matter whatever crazy ass test they give you. You guys should listen to people back then, their ideas of what they thought society would be today. And you notice that all the entrepreneurs back then were like woke, because they knew all these people are going to be distracted by this dial phone or by this, whatever car or this or that. And, they're going to keep working for us, do this, and we can build our money. But man, these people want to know why too. Why is there so many people with money nowadays and this and that? Rockefeller. You got people who invented tires, you gotta remember, people who invented this stuff back then, this is generations of wealth. A lot of people don't seem to understand that. See, the phone you're on right now, someone had to patent that. The couch I'm sitting on, someone invented that. The wall behind me, someone has a company to build that plaster or whatever to make that wall, and someone has money to build all this stuff, everything I'm wearing, everything, man. It all correlates to history, and somebody started that to make it into existence today. So really study up on your history, because you can learn a lot. I'm going to tell you guys something, man. See, back then, a lot of you don't know what a passport is. See, a lot of people think passport is, when you go on the plane and all that. Well, if you look at history, a passport actually in the U.S. was to give to a Negro slave. and he would have a pass to from master to go to his wherever, maybe shop for butter, maybe eggs, biscuits, whatever the fuck, right? And then after, he would have to, exchange or give that passport to another white man to have him sign off and let him know this is the timestamp you had, and then he had to walk back. That was his pass, his little freedom pass, man. A lot of people don't know when, slavery was over. Hey, you're free. Everybody was looking around like, we're free. We've been here for like 20 fucking years. Where am I supposed to go? Might as well work here and live here and get a couple bucks while I can. History's fucked up, man. There's a lot of history I'd love to speak about, but we'll probably be here for days in this video talking about it, man. But I just want to give you guys a little insight upon history and why it's so important, why you need to learn and build up on it. Because you guys, like, it's crazy. The ignorant person, this is what a passport is. The person who studies, makes sure he understands shit. Yeah, you're going to read a lot of stuff that a lot of these words and laws and things, man. Man, y'all better research some of this stuff, man. Crazy, man. Chain gangs, and there's a lot of history, man. You guys need to really look up on history, man. And, eventually I'll make a video about slavery and stuff like that, But, I'd like to, I'm well educated on slavery, the history of it, but I'd like to watch a couple more documentaries to refresh my mind before I make a video about that. Well, I just wanted to give you guys some different things about history here and technology, slavery, war, all that. Mix it up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay motivated to do the things that you said you're going to do. Stay determined. I'm determined to get 1,000 subscribers. So like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit my throat chakras. Hold up. I'm trying to hit my throat chakras. Don't want me to get it out. But yeah, man, stay out those jail cells, because the same things that you would do illegally, you can do legally. So don't commit no crime. If you're a drug dealer, man, go be a damn pharmacist. If you're a guy who wants to stick up and rob, why don't you go in the military and motherfucking stick up and, rob negative people to defend freedom? Why don't you stick up the enemy, man? Tell them, hey, don't move. Save these children over here or something, man. Do something positive, man. Don't be a negative piece of energy in the society, this realm, this world, this universe, this planet, whatever you decide to call this place. Some people call it the Matrix. I call it the realm, So, yeah, man, y'all hear that, man? Do y'all hear that, man? I know I hear something, man. Fucking notch, man. History's important, so study up on it. And you'll be really awakened by what you've learned. Trust me. I'm out, man.